1 p.m. is the PC Gamer thing. 4 p.m. is Ubisoft. 9 p.m. is Square. Damn. Oh.
I am working tomorrow, but I'm off Tuesday.
All right. What time do you get home tomorrow?
I don't get home till 3. After 3.
All right. Well, then we can do the Ubisoft one if you want, and then do the Square one. But that's up to you. Valve Digital. No one gives a fuck about the Valve Digital. Damn people. All right, we ready to go? Let me just open up my notes. Just Foley work. I got official business here from the Beth News Conference. Kicking it off with Elder Scrolls Blades, also known as mobile shit. I'm going to be pretty negative towards the first few seconds of it. So why is my connection suddenly shit? Bethesda doesn't want me talking bad about this stuff.
You ready?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
I'm ready. Good.
All right. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the getTekt Studios, the Grim Lair, for our E3 2019 Bethesda Conference recap and review. I'm here with Bazinga. What's up, Bazinga?
I'm good. Good.
And we're going to talk about what I have written down in my beautiful notebook, the Beth press conference, also known as Bethesda. So they started off, I believe, with showing off Blades, also known as mobile shit. Of course, as soon as I say start this, the hockey game stream crashes, and I need to find a new one. Or my internet crashing. Anyway, you're more into these mobile games than me. What did you think of this game that was already out? But
I don't play mobile games too often. I don't even know if I have a mobile game on my phone. But from the way it looks like it might be okay, mobile gaming wise. It looks like the graphics are pretty good. It's hard because I've never played it, but the way they make it out, it looks like it might be good. I'm gonna have to download it and check it out and give it like
I you know me, like any kind of mobile game, I'm immediately turned off on because of the lack of everything good within mobile games. And they kind of hit that note a few times. Sorry, my attention a little peeled as I'm trying to get the hockey game back up and running. It just didn't look that good. So we're gonna move right on past that. Fallout 76. Now this I found interesting because I'll be the first to admit it. I'm a hater for Fallout 76. It dropped. It was a complete piece of shit. Todd Howard's a lying prick. All the stuff you want to call him. I do like how they came out and stated that they were going to give you access to it for free for, I think it's like 7 days. Which says to me that they're confident they fixed the game and they want people to see that they fixed it.
Possibly. So
that got me going. And then I was actually excited about the Battle Royale mode, which they announced. That looked very interesting. I just don't know how it's going to work in a game where accuracy is not king. Like, it plays like a Fallout game, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Then I don't see how the shooter aspect could work. But they announced the Battle Royale mode. Do you remember what the mode was called?
I don't know, but it's kind of like how Battlefield 5 is. There's a ring of fire.
Yeah. That looks like it gets set off by nukes. That looked pretty interesting. So for those of you who haven't tried it and want to check it out, starting tomorrow, it will be available for download and free for 7 days. But given that it's Bethesda, you probably won't get to play it for more than one because it will be broken. when you try to download it for 6 freaking days.
Or there's so many people trying to play it at once it won't work.
Yeah, it's Bethesda, so I doubt it's gonna work the way they want it to. All right, what was up next? My notes has Asian dude with Ghostwire.
Ghostwire. That's the
Looks like they watched Endgame.
Yeah.
All right, you can cover this one.
This is like a new game by the developers of The Enemy Within, and it's not exactly a horror game like The Enemy Within. It's more of a I don't know, paranormal-ish type of game. I don't know. There's like skeleton ghost things that come and try to attack you.
It looks like that. It looked like someone did something real, kind of like the Snap, and then people died.
Yeah, everybody disappeared,
and then ghosts started coming out. It looked kind of interesting,
and
the
ramen looked amazing.
Yeah, the ramen looked great. It didn't look very interesting. I wasn't really hung up on that one. I was more hung up on the next thing I had on my list, which is the Deathloop. That game looked cool. It wasn't what they claimed, because they claimed it was original and innovative and all this shit. It basically, from what we could gather from the trailer, it was Groundhog's Day with 2 assassins who keep killing each other over and over again. One of them thinks he has to kill the girl to break the cycle, and the other one thinks she has to kill him to break the cycle and stop.
They probably have to join together at the end, and so they don't kill each other.
You said it looked like they woke up from the Matrix, but I didn't notice that. What I noticed is every time they died, they woke up on the island that they were on in some different area. And
yeah, it looks like they're waking in. It's hard to say. It looks like they're waking in some area, but there was like sometimes they woke up in like a chair in a room.
And in my opinion, this was the highlight of the show. I thought it looked very good. I'm entertained by the idea. It's the guys who made Dishonored, and they had a pretty good combat system that felt more than just shooter. It felt like a mix of melee and shooter. So that one is something to keep an eye on, I think.
Yeah, it's got a little supernatural things going on it though, like running on walls and some kind of force moves and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely different.
I'm gonna expect that they were either lovers or brother and sister by the end of it.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then up next, this one's a quick one. I'm not even gonna talk about it because it was an insult to people. They showed some more ESO, and all they did was show like a 5-minute trailer that was all CG, and then go, "We have more stuff coming."
Like we have 2 or 3 expansions coming out. Yay!
They literally didn't explain anything, but they tried to act like they deserved cheers and all this shit. So I'm just gonna get right over that. Then they bring out this girl, and they tease the fans and people in the crowd with Commander Keen, and then they show off a shitty mobile game.
Yeah. Oh.
And then you can actually see where the crowd turns. People are still cheering because that crowd was filled with nothing but Bethesda fanboys. It was ridiculous. But everybody's like, every time she says something, they're like, "Woo! Yeah! You're awesome! You're a chick! You're great! Commander Keen! Woo!" And then when they finally get to the gameplay of the thing, it was like, "Whoa!
What is this? This isn't Commander Keen. What is this? Puzzle Keen? Like you're doing puzzles in this game."
when she got done talking, they cheered her, and that was it. And all the excitement went right out of the room as soon as you saw what it was. Because I've seen I don't like phone games. I've seen phone games with better gameplay than that. It looked like it was just push, like stick your finger, drag, and then the guy moves his body up, and then they have a battle mode where you fight each other, and it looks awful. Yeah, it didn't look. The whole game looked like just a shitty ass phone game.
Yeah.
Then we got a trailer for the new Wolfenstein content, which looked pretty dope. I complained about a couple of things because I feel like, as I explained to Bazinga, that BK, is it BK or BJ? BJ Blazkowicz wouldn't get himself captured. He would either die fighting or win. That's his character. So the idea that his kids, his 2 daughters, have to go and save him is ludicrous and stupid to me. Not because they're chicks, but because he wouldn't get captured. And I feel like they could have just came up with a different premise for why they were doing what they were doing. Maybe he sent them to do something, or if they make it where he gets knocked out in a fight, like maybe he gets blown up and that's how he gets captured.
Yeah.
Anything but him surrendering. If he surrenders, I'm just gonna laugh because he's not the kind of guy to surrender. I don't think. I haven't played the new game, but I don't think he's the kind of guy that puts his gun down. He puts it up your ass instead of down. You know? What did you think about that?
Like I said earlier, you know, we don't exactly know why he was or how he was captured, so we're gonna have to wait and see that. The game itself looks fun. I'm kind of excited for the co-op 2-player campaign thing because that'd be fun. Because Q and I played, I think it was Black Ops 3 co-op, and it was kind of fun. It was fun playing like the story together.
Dude, wait, we gotta have a sidebar. How the hell did you play co-op with Q and not want to kill him?
Oh, it was easy. You just always progress. You always move forward in those games.
You just listen to what he does.
No, you don't really have to work together. You just kill. So.
Oh, okay. So you didn't actually play co-op. You just played on the same map. Yeah. You were present with each other. That sounds fun.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, he'd be hiding, I could see him, and I'd like take a guy out if he couldn't hit him. That kind of stuff. But no, it was fun.
Then they showed off some Rage 2 stuff. Lots of new content coming to that. I am not a big Rage guy. I giggled a few times throughout the trailer.
They had the cool, 90s sitcom intro.
Yeah, that was cool.
That was funny.
They showed off some guns, a new faction called the Ghost. That was interesting. But I haven't played the game, so I don't really know anything about what's going on.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I think after that they moved into the Doom stuff, which was pretty dope. Watching Doom guy just kick ass, that was all cool. So basically, Doom Eternal is more Doom. If you played Doom, you would know what that is. But the best part about it, I thought, was the ending when they showed off the new mode, which I forget the name of it. What the hell was it?
Battle mode. Very original.
No, the idea wasn't original, but the mode seems pretty cool. Basically, 2 people pick a demon, each pick demons, and they try to kill the Doom guy, and the third player is the Doom guy. And he has all the abilities he would normally have, and the demons have all the shit that they do, and you just try to fuck each other up, and that sounded entertaining to me. So I'm kind of excited to try that out with you.
But you want like a real multiplayer.
I want the multiplayer to basically just give me a map that is exactly like you would get if you were playing the game in single player, and every player has the same abilities you have in single player, and you just
where you can chop them up and stuff.
Just add one thing that's like a counter button, so you can block the melee things that just instant kill people.
Yeah,
and just go with that. There you go. Now you have people trying to block these and shoot each other, and I think it would just be fun.
Yeah.
I think that would be entertaining as hell. Overall, what did you think about Bethesda's conference?
Well, it was okay. A lot of letdowns though. But I want to show this real quick. The collector's edition of Doom Eternal. Oh
yeah.
It
almost forgot about that.
Comes with a helmet.
That we
yeah, we hope it. See, they showed it. Somebody was wearing it on in the audience, but we're waiting to see if it's one of those. Watch it be like flimsy plastic that's like super thin, you know, or if it's actually going to be any good. But it comes with the helmet, some lore book, a steel case,
I like
a soundtrack and stuff like that.
On a cassette? Is that really on a cassette?
I don't know.
Oh, please tell me it's really on a cassette.
Maybe it's a cassette USB.
That would be cool, but
yeah.
Oh god, please let that would be great. I would probably buy that.
Did we hit everything besides our thoughts?
Yeah, this show wasn't that much.
They talked about Orion.
Oh yeah, but that's just a streaming thing.
It's supposed to make the streaming video games better somehow.
They showed a girl playing Orion, and I think it was staged. But also, I had a very simple argument about Orion. And about all these streaming people, because they're all like our streaming service, it reduces latency. We don't have a base. Are you telling me it reduces latency for streaming from like 100 milliseconds to 5 and it makes it usable?
Or is it
Or are you,
is it helping latency based on xCloud or
yeah, like
Stadia or what? What are we
I
basing
need
this
to
on?
know what the
PlayStation Now?
basis is.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that you're reducing latency because I don't care if the latency was like 500 milliseconds and you've gotten it down to 100.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care. That shit better go down to like below 5 or else it's not really fixing the problem. But they keep touting reduced latency. I want to know how much you've reduced it.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah, like
So I wasn't really excited when I heard that, but I think it was freaking staged. What was it called? Orion?
yeah, Orion. It says id Software built a framework to make streaming video games better. Work with any platform on any game.
Yeah.
Now they're saying it's designed to make games run better on platforms like Google Stadia or Microsoft's xCloud. It works with any platform, lowering latency up to 20% per frame and reducing bandwidth demands as much as 40%.
Right.
See, they didn't really give those percent.
No,
in
the
the
reason
thing.
why I say I think it's staged, I have.
And they're saying 4K with 60 FPS. I don't know.
I gotta see the
4K
video again to point it out, but basically, you got your controller right here. I'm going to show you exactly what I saw, and I'm going to look at the video to make sure I'm right because I could be wrong. But the girl had the controller, and at one point, she was moving this stick and this stick, but the gun kept pointing straight forward, and her character wasn't strafing back and forth. It was just firing. So she was hitting all the buttons like she was moving around and dodging attacks, but the character on screen was just firing, and it wasn't moving the reticle at all.
I'll have to see if we can find that.
It was going for like 10 seconds. So I was like, wait a minute. This is kind of bollocks.
Bollocks.
I just used the word bollocks. All right, so give me your overall impression, man.
I think the Microsoft one was a little bit better, even though there was nothing even good really with Microsoft, but they didn't really give. They gave really shitty new games. Except
I'm actually gonna blow your mind because I think this was better than the Microsoft one.
Yeah,
but that's only because I think Deathloop looked really cool. Again, Rage looked great. I mean, not Rage.
Rage
looked great.
Yeah,
Wolfenstein looked great. And other than the game,
but these are my thing is these are games they talked about last year. Besides Deathloop and what's that Ghost thing, but everything else was stuff they talked about. Then they even mentioned what Stargate or whatever the hell it is, that space one they're making.
Oh, okay, here we go. I'm getting back in the video to that part where the controller thing.
All right, yeah, they didn't talk about that space game.
I think the reason why is because of what I saw at Microsoft's thing, other than the games, the two JRPG things, I didn't see anything I care about. I might buy those 3 games.
Comment says, I was not a fan of the Bethesda stream. It seemed to lengthen the stream with Doom Eternal. And while I like Doom, there was just too much Doom Eternal. It was like
you were doomed to watch too much Doom.
Eternally, yeah.
But they were both like I said, if I was going with this, it's like a 2 versus a 2.5.
Oh, okay.
You know, I don't think they were both great. I just think, and I'm actually interested in Deathloop. The more I think about it, I think Deathloop looks really cool, and that is kind of like a standout versus this other stuff.
So one of my biggest problems with these last 2 conferences, the Microsoft and Bethesda, very little show of gameplay.
Yeah.
Besides the Doom Eternal, it's all CGI. You know, just like videos.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with the showing of not actual gameplay for anything.
So my biggest question: how do you feel about that audience?
Oh, that audience was fake as hell. Either that, or they don't have any real life but Bethesda games, because they were cheering for every little thing, like just that shit was fake. There's no way they weren't paid to come in there, or they went out and made sure they found just the fans. Also, that stupid ass 20-minute, like 10-minute trailer for the card game where they showed no gameplay of the card, just hot chicks and leather.
They showed some of the gameplay, but
yeah,
it was nothing special.
5 seconds at the start and 5 seconds at the end.
Yeah.
It was embarrassing.
I'm still surprised there's companies pushing these card games because besides
like the card games,
yeah, but besides Hearthstone and maybe the Magic one, none of them really took off like the way they do.
My problem with the card game thing was just that they literally were like, we have a card game, now watch a trailer that doesn't look at all like the card game for 10 minutes.
You have a cell phone too, right?
Okay, here we go right here. I'm gonna watch this clip again and make absolutely sure that, what was her name? Shayla?
Something like that. Shaka, Shalaka, Shayla.
Shaka Khan. Okay, so at one point she's moving the right analog stick up, and the camera's turning right instead of moving the gun up. Yeah, this is fake.
You don't think she might have? What if she has the?
No, like she's moving the right angle pad, which is supposed to turn the way the gun's looking.
What if she does? What if she flips it?
Well, the other side, the problem is what I mean is the reticle's not moving at all.
No, I understand. What did
in the video when she's firing at people, the reticle of the gun is staying in the same spot, and she's moving both the other sticks, and it's not moving.
Okay.
So that would mean she has control. She at one point is moving the gun, but it's not being affected by the control thing. Also, I'll point out that they can't really prove it works because they have a chick playing it on a stage. We don't know if the data bank was right behind them. She could be literally connected right behind them, which would bring down the connection and the latency to a ridiculous amount.
If she was really playing it, yeah.
Yeah. So.
But
overall, I don't think it was a great show. I think it was probably a 2.5. 3 if you're just looking at the games that they're releasing and not worrying about what's new and stuff, and you go, all right, they got a couple of pretty good games on that list.
Yeah.
But no. We'll wait and see what happens tomorrow.
All right.
It's been a bad E3 so far.
Well, this is just a press conference. There's much more to come out. Tomorrow they have the PC and the, what else is there?
PC. Oh God, I just
Switch is on Tuesday morning, right?
Yeah, it's the PC one,
Square, that's right.
Ubisoft, and something else. And I'll be watching Ubi and Square.
And
I'll probably pick up the PC one.
And later tonight they'll be doing the Devolver,
which we're not going to watch because I don't care about.
It's all like indie games.
The third period of hockey game.
And then there'll be more content coming out from them for the convention itself, which I'm hoping to hear some stuff about the retro gaming consoles that are coming out, like the Nintendo 64 Retron there. They're making a wireless, not wireless, but a retro light gun that works with LCD TVs. So I'm hoping they'll come out with like a release date on that, because they were at PAX, so I didn't get a chance to really look at it. But there's a bunch of little the hardware stuff that's coming out that I'd like to hear about.
Yeah. So there's plenty more interesting stuff coming. We're gonna do some stuff tomorrow, and then we'll be talking about this on the podcast again. Discussing games that we all like, but other than that, I think we're pretty good on this one.
So thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like, comment down below on what you thought about the convention. Shit was trash. Just a comment.
The conference.
The briefing, the press con, and give us a sub and hit that bell. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, guys. All right, dude, I'm out. I gotta watch this hockey game. Later.
Bye.